So you like my theory, huh? I always knew. I've always known.
No, actually, my favorite Pokemon has always been Charizard. But until like a couple years ago, I saw a video. Some dude was like hyping up Dragonite, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm on the Dragonite train now."
I thought you were gonna say until like a couple minutes ago when I heard out Squallrush's favorite character is Charizard.
Nah, dude, Charizard's the goat. But I seen a funny video. Somebody had animated Charizard and Blastoise arguing, where Charizard was like, Blastoise said something like, "Hey, you heard they got like a bunch of new Pokemon now?" And Charizard was like, "Yeah, I mean, it's kind of I don't know how to feel about it, cause like I know I'm the best, but like now I'm the best of even more." And then Blastoise was like, "What?" And then Charizard was like, "Yeah, I'm literally the best Pokemon." And Blastoise was like, "The fuck are you talking about?" And he just starts ranting. He just starts going off about him. And he's like, "Isn't that a candle on your tail? What happens if that goes out? Hmm? Don't you die?" And Charizard was like, I mean, yeah." And Blastoise was like, "I've got water cannons on my shoulders. I can kill you on accident."
This feels like
Ah, welcome,
Vegeta.
welcome in everyone to Senzu Talks podcast. I hope you enjoyed that little Pokemon rant. But yeah, this is the podcast where we go over some nerdy topics and do a little bit of gaming on top of that. So without further ado, get into it. Down eye. That move was sick. Yo,
Let's go, dude. Nice fucking hit.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. So, we have a good topic today for everybody. There is.
Make sure we're not muted.
No, we're not. There we go. The vertical scene for some reason. Yeah. Today's first topic will be the possible ban of TikTok. When's the deadline before we will know?
It's like in a couple weeks or like a week. Like it's pretty fucking quick. We're on the brink of it.
The latest timing, what to expect as of TikTok bans. Future of the popular social media TikTok hangs in the balance as the Supreme Court weighs a potential ban. When could users know what will happen? While answers on what exactly could happen remain unclear. But when, bro? Okay, January 19th. 4 days from now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what your guys' initial thoughts on the possible ban from TikTok?
Well, let me go first because I know Colt Sauce gotta lay it on us. He's so ready, bro. I can hear it. I can hear it. Me personally, I mean, I don't hate TikTok or anything in particular, but like, I don't know. This might be a blessing in disguise. I mean, when when Twitter became X, you know, a lot of the people from Twitter, the crazies, went over to Blue Sky. So maybe this is a good thing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this will become another Elonized version of TikTok. Maybe someone else will buy it, and might turn out better than it was before. It might be less censored. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, my thoughts on it are I'm not too terribly disappointed by it because I'm starting to get a decent following on it, but like I'm only at like 140, 160 follows right now. What's it called? Freaking, I do like the algorithm, like especially when going live on it. Like it does bring you a decent amount of views for people to see you and you seeing when you're alive, and like some followers. So it's like it's a decent platform. But I do know, like, I don't like the censoring whatsoever. I got a 1-week ban on TikTok twice. Like the first time, I don't even know why I got a 1-week ban. It said harassment, bullying when I was playing Pokemon with Brockstrap. Like, I don't know what I did or what he said to get us like a 1-week ban, but I can't see us saying anything terribly bad when we're playing Pokemon, you know? Like, what are we saying? Like, fuck you, Pikachu, you piece of shit. Always fainting motherfucker, you know? I don't know what we could have said that bad. Like, I know definitely we didn't say that, and like we didn't say anything close to that. Second time I got 1-week ban for saying like this fucking piece of shit bitch or something like that. Like when I played Sparking Zero a couple times, because you know I be getting mad when I play that shit. So I mean, like, and like I'm multi-streaming, and on all platforms, only TikTok I got a 1-week ban for bullying or harassment. That just goes to show like how like wimpy TikTok's fucking community guidelines is. No, they don't want you being like they want you to be a damn near like you need like a halo above your head, angel perfect type of thing when you're on stream. Other than that, like they do have like some of my videos are not getting views because I just found out today they're breaking some sort of community guidelines, and I sent an appeal and it didn't get like put through. So I don't know, bro. Like like a lot of that shit's annoying. I do know like there's a lot of room for growth, but I also do know like I watched a video on YouTube the other day, and like I think it was Pokemon. She goes deep into like what platforms can you make the most money off of, and like of the major ones, you know, like TikTok is probably like the least amount of money you can make off of that one. Like apparently there's like people with like 10 millions of followers who can't quit their day job because they're just not making enough on TikTok. While versus like you get like 10 million subs on YouTube, you know, you're gonna be rich. You know, you can quit your day jobs, you know. And even on Twitch, and I forgot the fourth platform she listed, but like Twitch and YouTube, you'll probably make the most money off of it if you get the same amount of following from TikTok. I mean, I do like being discovered on TikTok. That's nice. But like I do know like people on TikTok have like a very short attention span, and I don't really blame them, you know. Like, so, like, let's say, like, they see me on TikTok, what are the chances that they'll view my on any platform? What are the chances they'll view my channel, start viewing my other videos? It's like less than 1%. And then let's say, like, if I want some more money, you know, like, go follow my YouTube account or something, or my Twitch account, view me on there. That's even more work they gotta do, like, past clicking on my profile after discovering me on, like, the Shorts feed or whatever. So like this is kind of not happening. So I understand like the whole like they're not gonna follow me on the other platform, but it doesn't hurt to shout it out. By the way, check out my other platforms on my link tree if you want to follow me on my other platforms. Just gotta throw that out there since we forgot our intros. Huh? What was that?
What's your catch? Hand it over.
Not I mean, like, if you want to, have a buy me a coffee account, but like the views like on Twitch, and then once I get monetized on YouTube and like Rumble for sure, like just I'm just happy with the views on there since I'm monetized. All right, so other than that, I don't have like bottom line, like I might miss TikTok, but at the same time, it's like, how much would it really benefit me in the long run? Yeah. All right, Cold Sauce, take it away.
I 100% agree with Ninja that it is a blessing in disguise that TikTok is, if it gets banned, that it is getting banned, because like, I think the best way for me to describe it is that TikTok is a double-edged sword, and most people are too stupid to wield it. Because like, the great parts of TikTok is like the algorithms and shit. You will find what you're looking for on TikTok. They're gonna find it for you. TikTok is reading your fucking mind, and they're really good at it. The terrible parts of it is the censorship, and that's like across the board the worst part of TikTok. Everyone, if you ask them, hey, is there anything you don't like about TikTok, they're gonna say censorship above all else. And I'm like, as far as like where people are gonna go after, like, I've been wanting it to be Clapper. I just seen there's like a new app created not long ago that a bunch of people on TikTok are saying go to this app now called Slide, and I didn't really check it out. I think it's called Slide. It might be something else, but also like, I just like, if I had to put money on it, everybody's gonna go back to Instagram and Facebook. And the reason that I say that is because, I don't know, I'm sure Squall didn't see this, but Mark Zuckerberg went on the Joe Rogan podcast pretty recently, and he was explaining about like, this was after he apologized to everyone for all the censoring and announcing that Facebook and Instagram is gonna start having a lot less censoring. And when he went on the Joe Rogan podcast, he was explaining how a lot of it was the Biden administration was basically bullying Facebook into censoring shit, especially during at that time around 2020 where everything shut down that we can't talk about online. You know, with that sickness. But
oh,
so
you
Mark
talking
Zuckerberg
about
was-
Vita?
No, I'm talking about it starts with, it's the same name as a Mexican beer, but
Yeah, the vid.
what do you mean?
Oh
You
my
know what he
god,
means.
bro.
You know what
Oh my God,
You know what
bro.
he means?
I don't
Anyway.
think he knows.
No, I'm not,
You
I'm
know
not
what he
picking up what
means.
you're putting down. But so what Mark was saying to Joe was that like the Biden administration was basically forcing Facebook and Instagram to censor a lot of shit that Mark didn't want to censor. And like, it was to the point where like people, high up people with like Facebook were being forced into meetings with the Biden administration that Mark Zuckerberg wasn't allowed in. And he's saying that now with the Trump administration, there's not going to be any of that. And so now he has the freedom to not be like so full of censorship like he's been, which I'd love to believe that, but I don't. My gut tells me that he's doing all of this, going on a Joe Rogan podcast, saying he's promising, you know, less censorship and everything because TikTok is about to get banned. And Instagram has some pretty good algorithms as far as like scrolling and watching videos and shit. So people are gonna wind up, oh, they got less censorship on Instagram now, let's go back to there since we already have accounts built and, you know, a bunch of shit on there. That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. And I don't think like anything's gonna change really. So even if they don't change their censorship, people are gonna start using Instagram. You're gonna see a spike in Instagram, and then not long after, we're gonna see some of these other apps start to thrive. Things like Slide and Clapper and whatever else might come out. That's what I think is going.
The Instagram algorithm is pretty bad for me. I'm getting like dog shit views on Instagram. I'm like barely posting on there because my views on there have
Nobody's on Instagram.
plummeted.
It's all bots right now.
I mean, like, yeah, I could definitely see that. I mean, I was getting a lot of views at one point, like a few months ago. I was getting like 1,000 here, like 1,000 plus views here or there, and then I was mainly in the hundreds. And then all of a sudden it went down to 100 to 200, and then I was stuck at that for a while. Then it dropped down to like barely 100, and I was stuck at that for a while. And then I was stuck at, and then now it's dropped to like I'll post a video, check on it, a few hours later I'm like at 8 views, and then it creeps up to like 20 eventually. And then I've been stuck at that for like a while, so I stopped posting there. I'll post there every once in a while to see if their algorithm changed. But I'm still kind of stuck at that, so I barely post on Instagram. But if that's kind of cool news. If they like Mark Zuckerberg's gonna fix the censoring, if it's real.
Yeah, if it's real. And the way Mark was saying it was that Mark never wanted a lot of the censoring. And he gave some specific examples on the Joe Rogan podcast, which kind of leads me to be like, maybe he is telling the truth. Like, one of the things that Mark was really upset about when he was talking on the Joe Rogan podcast was that he said they made Facebook take down any post of, there was a meme of Leonardo DiCaprio like pointing to the TV, and it's the TV said like it was like the year like 2030, and it was like, if you got the vaccine for the virus, you may be entitled to compensation or whatever. And it's obviously that's a meme, obviously that's a joke or whatever. And the Biden administration was bullying Facebook into, like, they forced them to start taking that meme down. And Mark was like, this is not disinformation, this is literally satire. Like,
I could do that. I do know. Let's see. I'm gonna download Slide, check it out. But I do see a lot of people flocking to like Red Note. But like, if you look up Red Note on like the App Store and on your iPhone, I don't know about like Androids, but it's gonna be like a Chinese like lettering on the app, and like the name is gonna say like SquallGND something. So, but that's Red Note. Like I actually had to look it up. Like I had to look it up. I was like, is this the right app? Like he was like, yeah, it was the right app.
Yeah, that's the one that I saw, Ninja. That's what I was telling you earlier about. People were talking about learning Mandarin so that they could use that app. And like, I know that's not gonna happen, because anybody who is looking for a substitute for TikTok doesn't have the attention span to learn a new fucking language. So that's going right out the fucking window. That one's not happening.
A lot of people are flocking to it. Like when I looked it up, like I saw videos on TikTok saying, "Oh yeah, Red Note is what everyone's flocking to now that TikTok might get the ban." What is this app? So I looked it up. And I was like, look, like on online web searches, it was saying Red Note is the day before I looked it up is actually being like 3 million US users downloaded it the day before. So it's it's getting up there. Let's see.
I hope it winds up being Clapper, because Clapper is a fucking good ass app. The problem with Clapper is it's a fucking representation of the dead internet theory. It's literally like all bots on there.
Like actually, I did see like a large influx of people liking my comments here or there, and like I was like, what the fuck, this is an old ass video. What, like I commented on like hella long ago. What the fuck, why are people like liking this one? And then like I was like looking at the comments and like there's like people saying like a few hours ago, oh, I came from TikTok. I'm here from TikTok. Like a lot of people are flocking to Clapper as well.
Yeah. I hope that winds up being the case, because like I said, I love using Clapper until I start to feel like everything is fake, because every interaction is with a bot. Like when I check my notifications, I'll have like the same exact account will have liked comments that I left on multiple videos, and I'm like, how are y'all tracking down my fucking comments? You know what I'm saying?
I think like on your profile, like there's a comments, like there's like a video like tab that that shows all your videos, and then there's like a comments tab and something else that shows like everything you commented.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, okay, that's how the bots are getting to that. But what I'm saying is, realistically, like when you open up Clapper, do you read someone's comment, like it, go to their profile, and then check other comments that they left on shit? No one does that. Like, that's bot behavior.
See the point?
Oh, they're right behind you. I don't know what they're looking like now.
Clapper, there's a lot of good things about Clapper. Like, one, it has a really good algorithm. The censorship is basically minimal. I mean, I've seen titties on Clapper a lot. You know, there's a dislike button, which is amazing.
Seven Ninja, I'm down. Yeah, I kind of like Clapper. It's easy to get follows on there. Like, I'll just be commenting stuff and people will be following me because of the comments.
Right. One thing, like I was telling Ninja, my favorite comparison between Clapper and TikTok is like on TikTok, you'll see a video of like a Karen situation and you'll watch it and there'll just be a bunch of arguing back and forth. But if you see a Karen situation on Clapper, somebody's getting hit. Like the videos will feel more real, but the interactions, like the accounts and everything, none of that feels real. It all feels like bots. So
I did have.
It would be a great app if a bunch of people went to it.
Yeah, feel that. I mean, I did have one real interaction this morning. Some dickhead got hella mad at me for nothing, bro. Like, all I did was like I meant to comment under the video, like, bro, like it was a video of like a UFC fight, right? Like one guy like during the little face-off, like one guy grabs the other guy's like little sash or whatever, or belt or something, and like he's like, hey, don't do that, that's disrespectful, and then like, so then it cuts to like the actual fight, and it was just like a whole minute or two of like them fighting, and it doesn't even show who won. So I was like, bruh, you wasted my fucking time, bro. And then like I accidentally replied to someone's comment that instead of the actual video. And like all of a sudden, like I exit the app and I see like a reply from Clapper notification. What's up, Charm City? Welcome in.
Charm?
Why did that not come through? Yeah, so like I respond, I got a notification on Clapper saying someone replied to one of your comments. I'm like, okay. Like, oh wait, this is the comment I just responded. I just posted. And then it was like, you wasted your time posting this comment. I'm like, ah, shit, I actually replied to him. Like instead of the video. So I was like, hey bro, I didn't mean to reply this to you. And then like a minute or two later, this fool goes to one of my videos on my page. You wasting your time playing video games. I'm like, this triggered motherfucker, bro. Like, so I was like, hey bro. Yeah, like, so I like responded to him under my video. I was like, bro, look at the response I gave you on the other video. And then like after a minute or two, I was like, I don't care about this fool. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time. Like, so I just ended up blocking him after that.
would have
Just
responded.
addicted to that.
One
Like,
of us is definitely. I'd have responded with like, yeah, one of us is definitely wasting time. That's for sure.
Oh, that would have been a good response. I'm either a troll or.
It's like Squall will post in our Discord somebody being a dick or a idiot in like the comment section on TikTok, and I'll be like, I got it. And like no matter what I respond, TikTok censors my shit. If I call somebody a fucking doofus, they're gonna take it down.
Yeah, one of your comments almost got taken off from my one of my videos because you were like, you instigating prick or something like that. And like you had to appeal that.
I did.
I'm pissed that one video didn't get appealed. They're still in the process of appealing. That's annoying the fuck out of me. Oh, that was a good video.
well, we might be leaving this. I thought that something was gonna happen, and I haven't seen anything yet.
Alright. No worries.
I really feel like a lot of these apps they have us on a list of like who they're gonna constantly censor and who they won't. Like nobody makes me think this more than Instagram. Cause I got in an argument one time with somebody on Instagram and they started going off on me like super crazy. They were like, I'm gonna come to your house and kill you and blah blah blah. And then literally like a big ass paragraph of like, I'm gonna kill you, like literal threats. And I just responded, I was like, alright, bring it, bitch. And they fucking censored my response. And I'm like, how the fuck? This dude's literally talking about killing me. Like, I could call the cops if I wanted to on the shit that he was writing. But I say, bring it, bitch. And I get censored. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you didn't hear Skull at all. This is crazy. Anyway,
I will say. Oh, go ahead, Ninja.
My legs!
My legs!
I'll leave, bro. I'm leaving this. That's garbage. Go into it.
I will say, like, if TikTok gets the boot, like I think CapCut might get the boot, and that's my editing software I use, like on my laptop, PC, phones. I like the how easy it is to edit shit on there.
How would CapCut get the boot? Isn't that a separate thing?
It's owned by TikTok.
I mean, you probably still have the base version, you know, unless they completely destroy that with an update. So you can probably keep using it.
It's not a sister company. It's CapCut. You can use CapCut for other things. Like you can post straight from CapCut to like Instagram. I want to say.
I know you can post straight to YouTube, possibly. Like the shorts you make off of there, it gives you the option to post to the platform. I believe. I could be.
Actually,
yeah, that.
Since y'all are playing, I'm gonna go ahead and Google that for.
Pull it up, Jamie.
Yeah, pull it up, Jamie.
Oh, Ninja, why'd you sound so feminine just now?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you gonna take that, Ninja?
Oh, we're confused.
By TikTok. Oh, it's a top fucking search thing. Let's see. CapCut is not owned by TikTok itself. It is owned by ByteDance, which is the Chinese tech company that also owns TikTok. Oh, so we might actually be losing CapCut because it's not a specific TikTok ban. I've been hearing ByteDance when the politicians are talking. Now, I do have good news on that. That just reminded me. Donald Trump has said in multiple interviews that he is not completely in favor of the TikTok ban. And I think there's like it's a Supreme Court issue, but I think there's like 9 judges on the Supreme Court, and 7 of them are like hardcore with Trump on like basically everything. So we like there might not be a ban. Like Donald Trump said, he's definitely has people like looking into why we should and why we shouldn't and things like that, because literally Donald Trump said he knows that a lot of the young people in America love TikTok and they don't want to see it go. So he wants to see if there's like a good enough reason to save it, or if there's not a good enough reason to ban it. That was like almost exactly what he said.
I will say, like, I thought the reason why they wanted to ban it was like the 2 main reasons like I could see is number 1 is like it's not owned by America, so I don't know if they're making they can't tax it. Like America can't tax TikTok. And number 2 is because of like data stealing or whatever, but it's like that's like the same shit as like Facebook and like a lot of these other like social medias are stealing your data the same way. So it's like, what else is new?
Well, any like TikTok like in America, like there's different branches of TikTok for different countries. If you go on like England's TikTok, there's like a bunch of videos that well, no, I'm sorry, there's a lot less video. There's like serious government censorship in England right now, or Great Britain, or whatever you call it. But there's a TikTok headquarters in America, so yeah, like the American government is taxing the American TikTok. The part that the politicians are really going after TikTok for is like they keep calling it a security threat because of like not just the data stealing, but like well, actually, exactly the data stealing. Things like reading through your phone's like history and stuff, and literally like that's gonna happen regardless. Like any app that you have, you're gonna run into that problem. If like it's not particularly the company. Like if a hacker gets into the database and starts looking at people's shit, they can. That's not a TikTok problem. That's a cybersecurity problem, and that's something that the American government has been, like the FBI and CIA for the last like 15 years. I've been seeing advertisements almost everywhere. Like, we're hiring, do you know fucking coding and blah blah blah. So cybersecurity has been a major focus for the American government for years. So
yeah, I don't definitely see
Donald
that.
Trump's thing is like he keeps the way he keeps talking. He just keeps saying that he wants to give it a fair trial. If it's a threat, if it feels like we have to ban it, then obviously it just has to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Okay. I found this new article. Actually, I want to respond on the stealing part real quick. I do think like that's gonna happen everywhere, but not just because of like cybersecurity. Like Hunter said, like I mean, like when you sign up for something, they make you put in a shit ton of your information, and like a lot of these apps, these systems are like $1 million corporations, like they have to and like the way they have the algorithm set up, like Hunter said, like it's like reading your mind. Like they got a lot of data on you for you to for them to be posting shit your way all the time, It's called other than that,
one of the examples that they gave is so like the phone listens, it uses your mic to listen to you talking. So like if you're talking to your friend about like Digimon, and then later you go on TikTok and you'll see a Digimon video on your For You page. It works like that. And what they're saying is like, well, if like a politician or somebody has TikTok on their phone, China could be listening to them through the app, and like I was saying earlier, that's a cybersecurity thing. That has nothing to do with the app. That's y'all not having enough security. Like, if you're worried about that, leave your phones in another room during an important meeting or some shit, or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's like the companies and like cybersecurity thing. It's like one way, like it kind of, TikTok actually kind of shows the creators a little bit of data like stealing, because like let's say I post a video, right, and when I'm like watching like the video that I posted, like let's say like an hour or two later, after it gets a bunch of views and likes and stuff, it'll show me like as I'm watching the video, like one by one who's liked it, and if like if me, Seven Ninja, and Hunter all follow each other, TikTok considers us friends on TikTok. It'll show me like who of my friends have viewed it if they didn't like it, So like that's kind of like it's kind of like a little data stealing right there, in my opinion, that it actually shows you. Like I'm like on the same boat as like Facebook and Instagram is doing all of this. It's just not showing you, like giving you hints of it,
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I'm about to have to be moving over to the apartment.
Alright. Well, are you gonna be able to come back?
I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's gonna take that long to get to the apartment. It kind of depends on traffic.
Alright, sounds Gucci.
So I'll probably see y'all in a bit.
Later. Good riddance. I tried to say that before he left. Let's see. There's something else I wanted to bring up about it. Let's see. All right. This article was posted about 12 hours ago. Supreme Court didn't rule on TikTok ban today. What to know as justice signal they may uphold the law. The fate of TikTok's U.S. operations is still in doubt after Supreme Court did not issue an opinion on the federal law banning it Wednesday, as had been anticipated, leaving the case up in the air days before the ban is scheduled to take effect. Though justices signaled during oral arguments Friday they may uphold the policy. What policy? Yeah, I don't feel like reading all this.
I had heard, like, I remember seeing something about it supposed to be earlier this month, so I was kind of a bit surprised to hear that they hadn't banned it yet.
I think the 19th in 4 days is the final day. I believe. Sunday? Saturday?
So.
Sunday? That's weird, bro. Why on Sunday? Literally when everyone's gonna be home the most looking at TikTok. It's fucked up if they ban it that day.
Yeah, you're right. Because I was kind of thinking, like, maybe not, but then again, not everyone's religious, so yeah, you're right. 100%.
Let's see. There is another app I see people flocking to called Lemonade, but the thing is, Lemonade is also owned by TikTok. So, like, wouldn't they just get rid of Lemonade too?
I mean, they kind of have to, right? But I mean, it's a TikTok ban. It's not a Lemonade ban. They've got something specifically that says, like, everything that's owned by TikTok has to be banned as well. I don't think that's happening.
See, I agree with you. I would agree with you. It kind of feels like to me, like let's say you get banned on YouTube, right? Like, and then you have like a backup account. Like, I think it was you that told me like do it like on a different IP address or something, or a different YouTube account. Because like then like they're gonna somehow YouTube has all your data, like, and it can connect you to like your other backup accounts, and like some guy like tried to post on his backup account and he couldn't. So like I'm kind of like thinking like maybe like this is kind of the same thing. Like Lemonade is like a circumvent way to like get unbanned from the Supreme Court.
So I'm thinking about how the I don't know if you remember when Trump banned the Huawei phones, Huawei whatever. Like, it might be similar, and so it's highly possible that because it is under TikTok's name, it's highly possible that it goes down. But you know, it really wouldn't make any sense why TikTok would have a lifestyle community thing and also be what it is, because they're basically the same thing. So we're gonna have to watch and see on that, because it's not a TikTok, but it is owned by TikTok. That's a good question.
Hang on, Brockstrap says, I don't know why chat didn't. Where did you comment on? See it on this other. ByteDance is the parent company, which is subsidiary of CCP. I'm surprised we aren't banning all ByteDance properties, even CapCut. So, but that sounds good. Like, we aren't banning CapCut, but he put a frown after that, so that kind of confused me.
I think basically what he's saying is he wants to take it all out. Nah, we're not put words in his mouth.
Nah, dude,
but,
don't take out CapCut. I need CapCut.
I think what he's saying though is like, you know, it's like you're only thing there. Like, if the real problem, you would do this, and so they haven't done that. That's what he's really getting at. I mean, a lot of this has always felt like a lot of surface area kind of thinking. So it's kind of, I never really hold up.
What's up, Brockstrap?
Brock.
What's up?
Rocky Brock. Yeah, so what were you saying? Like the whole ByteDance properties, even CapCut is like, but you put like it sounds like they're not banning Lemonade.
So a while
CapCut.
back, I was listening to it was either the Senate or the Congress was grilling the main CEO of the ByteDance company, which was the main in charge of TikTok. So I can't remember everything that was said, but they found that like they it seemed like just they had access to all the people data, like as far as keystrokes and stuff. So like they were actively watching and learning about us through the technologies, through our phone. And then on top of that, like I can't imagine that the U.S. would go through and not do the same things of their own people, I guess, technically, that China would just be doing, but it would just be in our wheelhouse, which I would say more comfortable with that necessarily. But, no, I mean, we don't need foreign nations. I mean, so they had the opportunity to divest and make a profit off of it, at least. So, like, to me, if they would choose to get outright banned versus just divest, and it wasn't about the money in the first place. But, no, ByteDance is the company that owns TikTok. When I say CCP, I refer to that as the Chinese Communist Party. I've just listened to bits and pieces here off, and not every podcast has all the right information, but I mean, it's definitely one that's popped up. I was listening a little bit about it on the Quartering, some of it on Timcast, and then where else was I hearing it from? They were talking about it even a while back. I think the hearing from the House of Representatives probably was like in November of last year. So I mean, it's been a while. This has been a topic within government for quite some time. But
Right. But you were saying like you're surprised like they're not banning everything by ByteDance, even CapCut, and then you put a frown face. So that I was kind of confused
like,
by the frown face.
No. With Cap, I like using CapCut, and I hope not to see it go. But I mean, if ByteDance is a parent company there, then like I'm surprised they're not going more after just ByteDance instead of only TikTok. Like even what you were saying earlier about Lemony. Like, yeah, that wouldn't make sense, because if Lemony is like a part of TikTok, then that would probably also be owned by ByteDance. So like, the problem here isn't even really TikTok, but the data that's used by ByteDance and what they report to directly to the official government right now of China.
So you think do you think they're gonna like get the whole company or just TikTok?
Oh, well, it would be strange to go only after TikTok if the concern was with ByteDance itself, because when not only was the CEO of TikTok getting grilled that day by the House, but so was the head of ByteDance, and it was just a whole spectacle.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me, because like, let's say if like TikTok is data stealing your keystrokes and everything, right? Like that, right? Like it
like
doesn't
they
make
can
sense.
map your whole cell phone too. It's not even like within the user agreement, they had pretty much access to your whole. Nobody reads those, right?
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, so they had access. Like, you don't know what app you're giving what access to, but like, I think there was some kind of report that came out, and like 83% of your phone's data and storage and stuff is what they had access to ultimately, when no other app came anywhere close. I think the next highest one might have been like 27%, but yeah, it was a very large number of what they had access to.
Yeah, my thing is with that is, if they're gonna do that on TikTok, why like, and they have Lemonade, they have CapCut, why would they not do that with those apps, you know? Like,
exactly. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so like, that's why it's like, if they're only going for TikTok, it wouldn't make sense to me. They would go for everything the whole company has brought into the.
Yeah, this is kind of strange. And if it was such a problem, seeing that's another thing too. How did I get kicked off? Am I still here? I'm sorry, I got a phone call.
Yeah, you're good. No, you're good. I hear you.
No, like if ByteDance is a company, and if this whole situation, then this is the thing I don't get. I don't know what maybe roadblocks are in the way, but if it is such a problem that we're getting rid of it, like, why isn't it effective immediately versus, you know what I mean? Like, the whole thing just seems strange. If it was being talked about in November and it was a problem then, it's still a problem, then like, I don't know, what does that say, I guess, about the people that we look to get rid of our problems for us, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's been talked about for like longer than since November. It's been talked
for
about
sure.
Like fucking, I don't know how long, bro. It's been like at least, like, I've been hearing like I'll like, I remember a year ago when it said, I saw like a news saying TikTok's gonna get a ban, and like, and I didn't say when, and then like when I talked to some guy who was actually kind of big on TikTok, he was like saying, man, they've been talking about this for years or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. They really
now
have.
it's like, now it's actually getting serious though.
And I mean, it's been changed. I think it might have even been talked about in the previous presidential administration, and then getting to this one. So like, it could just be a one to the next, and then one going back to the returning administration, right? So I don't know if maybe not to say anything bad about our government, but maybe somebody was getting a kickback the whole time while, you know, it's not been talked about for the past 4 years or so. I might be in the minority here. I really don't care much about TikTok at all, so like I'm not gonna cry if it goes away, but I know my wife likes to use it. Some people make pretty good cash off of it. There's always something else to go to though, and that's something else that's even a problem too, is like social media is so big and there's so many different apps, like you were saying earlier, you know, if they go to Lemony, like there's always something else to go to. I'm surprised nobody's talking about Instagram Reels actually, because that's almost the same exact thing in my opinion.
Yeah. That definitely is an option for sure. I just don't like what's it called? I just don't like Instagram. My views on there are god awful. I think TikTok has as a content creator, TikTok has its ups and downs. It's one of the like more like easier ways to get views. Like
right.
Like I thought YouTube was the best way. It's definitely up there for sure for YouTube. But
right.
like I'm like on my backup accounts, like it's like they're very up and down. Like at first, like my podcast backup account was getting like the most views. Now it's getting straight 0 views on everything, and I have no idea why. And now my other accounts are getting all the views when they were actually getting 0. When the backup podcast account was getting all the views. Now even my main account is like I posted a short today, 50 something views. I'm like, whoa, bro, what the fuck? What happened? Versus like TikTok, like it's like I'm getting like everything that actually is not getting censored by TikTok's bullshit censoring policies, you know, get like at least 100 to like hundreds of views, you know.
Right. See, and even that's kind of annoying too, and that's why I don't like. There's a whole thing about Section 230 and publisher versus platform and all these things that they can get away with while also limiting your content for something that they don't like. So, I mean, I don't know, if you say the wrong thing, even when you and I do our thing on Thursday, you know, I'm still learning from things you tell me not to do or say, and I'm just like, oh man, that really limits anything that we can, you know, y'all gotta say the green or the red platform, but can't say, you know, just...
Yeah, I mean, I've read some of the terms and like conditions and stuff. And like Hunter said that it was like a big ass 30-page little thing, and like I was like looking for it, and the one I found wasn't that long, you know. It didn't really say anything that I've been like saying not to say. No, it was like I have like a buddy who's like big into content creation, and like he was like I was watching him stream, and like I was like, oh, like what do you watch, like I forget what I asked. I asked him like how do you doing your multi chat, and then he's like, oh, social stream ninja. And I'm like, oh shit, I can't say other platforms when I'm on TikTok. Oh, what the fuck? Right. And then like, but I've never read that myself anywhere. And then like he was like playing Fortnite. He was like said something like he said kill on there, and he's like, oh no, I forgot. On TikTok I can't say that word.
Right.
So I'm like, what the? But I've never seen that on their like community guidelines either. But like at the same time, like I've gotten a 1-week ban from us playing Pokemon, our Soul Link, and I have no idea why. You know, like we're not saying anything bad. Like the worst I could think of is like one of us would say like get pissed like Pikachu, you motherfucker, you always fainting. What the fuck, you know? And like we've never said anything close to that, you know.
I might have said, "Oh, I died," or I maybe we made an off-color joke about a certain move. Maybe I'm not sure.
What are you saying, Ninja?
Disrespect.
The what?
No, I'm messing around.
Like I can't see any of us saying something that bad. Like I got a 1-week ban off of playing Sparking Zero because y'all know I get mad at that game. So I was like angrily screaming like, you pussy ass bitch, like a couple times. And then all of a sudden like my TikTok stream shut down and it said I got a strike. And then I was like, This pussy ass fucking platform, bro. like of all the I'm a multi-streamer. I'm like 9 like different streaming platforms, and of all of them, like that was the only platform that like TikTok was the only one that like cut off my stream because of that shit.
Yeah, that's a problem. It's fine. I'm glad I'm not on there. You know, I'm on there. I don't post. I used to.
Yeah.
What's it called?
I'm good with Rumble going forward. They can only get better, and I'm hoping that Rumble does. I mean, it'll. They know what works and what doesn't with all these other streaming platforms, so they'll eventually get the infrastructure down, and hopefully Rumble can come off and do some TikTok-like thing, and then you won't even have to worry about saying pussy ass motherfucker.
Dude, I'm just glad they got like they didn't do what Parler did. I think they were like Parler was like under like Amazon. I'm just glad they didn't do that because like they have their own site. Because I was like, man, if that would have happened, like, and I've done build as much as I did on Rumble, I've been heated, absolutely angry, bro. I don't know what to tell you. So I'm just happy about that overall.
What do you mean Parler? Like, what's wrong with the Parler?
Parler's not here anymore, as far as I remember it. I remember it got wasn't it during the Trump? It was during January, before January 6th happened. It was something around that time, like they got banned or kicked off of Amazon. It was one of the two. Brock probably doesn't talk.
Something about Parler. I can't really remember much on that, but yeah, what you're saying doesn't sound super strange to me.
Actually, you know what? Twitch also has similar community guidelines as like TikTok. Like they allow like for a while, like once you become affiliate, they don't want like multi-streamers. You know, if you are multi-streaming, they want to be like streamed to like exclusively or something, some exclusive stuff.
Yeah.
But now that they allow it, that they have some special rules now. Like apparently, like I'm not following any of these rules, so I don't know if they're enforcing it or if this is just false information. But like they don't want a multi-stream chat. Like if you have your chat shown, they don't want to see other platforms being like chatted in your stream. And they also don't want other platforms to be named. I've been doing that this whole time on Twitch, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just not big enough for them to care or something on there. But for TikTok, they don't care how little you are. You get in the boot.
Right.
Just a really big problem. I mean, honestly, I feel like over time we're just gonna start seeing a lot more pushes for places that are not so exclusive, and I think that it's gonna be a good thing, honestly.
There's gonna be that, and there's gonna be pushes for like less censoring on platforms.
Yeah, overall.
Sure.
Like Rumble's on the come up. Oh, go ahead, Rockstar.
All it took was X and Rumble to team up to go against GARM, which was like I think the global advertising revenue. I don't know, some big conglomerate that really got to choose where ad money got spent. So like it took those two to actually go ahead and file a lawsuit against GARM, and they went down. So if we're seeing some kind of bigger names, I think that was Elon Musk and Chris Pavlovsky, like going after these, hey, we're not going to give you money if this happens, or if you don't get rid of this person or whatever. Like it just takes a couple of big CEOs with balls of steel to really just say, hey, like we're done with this. And then people will respond to those platforms like, oh, I can say what I want. That's awesome. So the snowball's already started. It's just going to take a little bit more time for it to get bigger. And eventually, like, we'll get to a pretty good spot.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Is that, like, we somehow went into an age where, like, that we started seeing a bunch of censoring, and what would cause it? What would it end up causing is less people wanting to use the site or being more authentic, causing more people to want to be there. and so they started going to other sites because they were censoring so much. It's like you would think if I want more money, I wouldn't start censoring. I'd make it uncensorship, just so I could get more people.
I think that's what Zuckerberg's kind of finding out right now.
Yeah, because I think Facebook is a dying platform. Like, the only people that have Facebook or use Facebook, like I know like a lot of people, like multi-streamers I see on some platforms, say I was on Facebook, but I don't use it anymore. Their biggest thing is because they don't get views. And like the reason why I don't think they get views is because like only like older people are on Facebook now. Like once like a kid's like not kids, but like once the younger crowd's platform gets infested by all the parents and grandparents, that's when it's like time to move on. I think.
Well, a lot of companies didn't like even throwing ads on Facebook because you build up a base, you get all the subscribers, and then all of a sudden you have to start paying through Facebook to get your views pushed to the people that already clicked the button and said, yes, I want to hear more from you. So like Facebook, I don't know why, or if they thought it was just going to be a money thing, but they essentially ran away any businesses like, you know, hey, I'm already on this platform and people want to hear me, and now I have to pay you to talk to the same people I was talking to for free? Yeah, okay.
I didn't.
Oh, for sure, yeah, no. Yeah, a lot of like, I don't know if it was just strictly for business pages or if it was for fan pages or what, but yeah, eventually there became some kind of like revenue, like you had to pay in order to get your pages seen by more people.
Oh, like promoting your shit.
I mean, I don't know if there was just like a fee straight up in order to do that, or if it was post by post. But yeah, I'm listening to, I think it was Timcast talking about, no, it was the Cording. The Cording was talking about it because he used to have a page to where that was the message he got, that he had to start paying for basically the same thing he was already doing, and that's why he left Facebook.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing one of those promotion on like YouTube or like that, but it's kind of expensive. Like you can put in like however money you want, but like it like as soon as you click on it, it's like $100, and then like I tried going less down to like lower amounts of money. And it was like, you could do this, but we recommend you putting in 100 for like at least some decent results.
Right.
are
And
you a lot? How are you doing over there?
I'm out of shields. I don't know where to find like chug splashes and shield stuff.
Oh, got you, bro. Right here. Right here.
Oh, thank you.
I'm getting the kids some mac and cheese, but I can hop on the computer here in a second.
That'd be lit.
Oh, Brock, I found a Pokemon Island on here. Do you want to know what it is?
A Pokemon what?
There's a Pokemon Island in Fortnite. It feels exactly like Pokemon. They even got evolution.
Oh, no kidding. Okay, yeah, just whenever you got some free time, I'm down for that.
We're on Fortnite right now.
Is it like Roblox freaking Brick Bronze or whatever kind of Pokemon thing they had on that?
I don't even know what you're talking about. I know what Roblox is, but I haven't seen what you're talking about.
Yeah, they had something
hack
called Pokemon Brick Bronze. I'm pretty sure they got DMCA'd or whatever by the Nintendo, but
it's a ROM hack. ROM hacks are like someone almost like a fan made. They take like the actual game data and like.
Well, it wasn't even a ROM hack.
Oh, it's not?
It was something Well, no, I mean, it was Roblox based. Like the battle system was pretty similar, so I'd imagine they took some of the game engine from Pokemon. But yeah, I mean, it was in a Roblox world, so somebody had to probably go through the time to actually build it.
See, I hear a name like Brick Bronze. My brain instantly thinks, oh, ROM hack.
Right.
Oh, I'm fucked.
No, ROM hacks, I think, are what they take the base. So, like, you know, some of them are off of Leaf Green, Fire Red. Some of them are off Emerald. So, like, a lot of the ROM hacks are already based off of the system that was used prior.
Hmm.
So when Brick Bronze was like an actual inside Roblox world, I guess, for lack of a better term, then
That's
yeah, I think that
still
was just them.
somewhat of a ROM hack, I'd say.
No, you're right. You're right. Essentially, that's what it was.
No, you're wrong, Squall. 100%.
Shut up. I don't want to hear you talk, Jamie. Just pull shit up for the viewers to see.
Oh, wow. Disrespect
I am-
easy.
That's fine.
I am getting a little bit more used to the computer. The keyboard and mouse was a hell of a learning curve from the controller,
yeah.
but
It's definitely hella weird to like start out with, for sure. Like, it's, like I started out with Call of Duty, and you know Call of Duty, you die in like 2-3 shots. That
sure.
sucked.
right. No, luckily I have like 7 or 8 shots for me to react.
You know, like I was looking on Instagram threads the other day just to post a video, and like it gives you like in your liked section, like if someone comments or likes your videos or something, it gives you like a notification, like there's a notification little tab for you to see, and in there it shows you like other people's posts that you might like, and one of them was like some guy posted his YouTube results, like getting like shit promoted, and like basically he was getting like, he got like 52,000 views on a video he promoted, and like 12 to 112 new subs on YouTube because of these promotions. And like there was like one guy arguing with him on the post, and I agree with both parties, you know. Like one guy, like the guy who was arguing with him was like, yeah, but you only got 52,000 only got this many views from promoting it. It doesn't seem very worth it. And like he was like, well, I mean, it was shown in the feed, like people's feeds for 2 million times, just people didn't click on it. Oh no, yeah, he said it's been shown 2 million times, but only clicked on 54,000 times, you know, and viewed. And like that's a very low percentage, which I agree. But he said like his response to that was, yes, but that's 2 million times it's shown in people's feeds that it wasn't going to be shown, you know, like without that. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good point too, you know. And that's 54,000 clicks that on my video that I wasn't going to get. So I agree with both people. And like people were asking like, yo, how much did you spend? How much did you spend? And like I actually seen, like I was curious myself, you know. I like looked into like it beforehand, like before I seen this post like a while ago, and like I gave my answer. It was like, yo, YouTube recommends 100, or else like it says like it's probably not going to give you like at least decent results. And like he confirmed that, like, yeah, I spent 100 every time, like because he promoted his videos like 3 times, like, and he showed the results for all 3 videos he promoted. He said that like I don't know how, like I didn't check his channel out on YouTube, so I don't know like how many subscribers he has, like, but he said like he used like all the hundreds he used was like the money he's earned from YouTube already. So there's that, you know.
Yeah. I heard something recently. I was in a Coke's Discord. You know, the guy that joins the Senzu sometimes. Someone said something about like the picture. You know, like when you put like into a small box on YouTube when you're watching a video. Like I heard that got moved to premium.
Sure. Picture in picture.
Picture to picture.
Picture in picture.
Yeah.
Like when you're like looking at a different web browser or something else, and then like it shrinks into a small little video on the side.
Yeah.
Or in the corner.
Yeah.
I don't think that's in premium. Like, I'm about to die. Like, I can do that right now if I wanted to. Like sometimes, like I'll pull up my own stream on YouTube just to get the chats and stuff, and then like when I exit out of it, like exit out of it and go onto a different different like web browser, it puts in picture in picture.
You got to. Yeah, I was seeing that. I was like, what are you talking about? I don't remember having that issue, but I don't know. I didn't start seeing. I don't know if you guys have seen this too. Like YouTube before, like Pi. I started seeing like Pi ads. Before I would put that on there, I remember seeing like YouTube with like blocking on my ad blocker. So like, I don't know what Pi is doing, but I don't see it anymore. But I started seeing stuff recently about that. How's it going over there, Squall? You seem a little locked in.
A little bit. I'm trying to find a better weapon.
Let me I'm gonna mark the mystery box. And there you go. Hope you got money.
I don't even know. Oh, I got 2,700.
Mm-hmm. You better watch yourself. You gotta get bro using a melee weapon. You quite die, Squall. I don't even know where your health is, 2 feet old.
Bro, I'm buying shit here, but nothing's coming out of it.
I see a gun. I'm right there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
What
not
the fuck? A handgun? A common handgun?
Yeah, it's hip fire and it has a faster rate of fire. Man, I got a bunch of throwers in here. Put the brutes in. See, I see a shotgun.
That's not mine. Someone else bought that.
Oh, this thing sucks. I remember this. Who took my
Yeah,
shotty?
I know TikTok has like similar promotions. Like one of the homies, I don't want to name his name, but he promoted some of his videos on TikTok and got like a couple thousand views. And he said he spent like $20 on them.
So something like that on Etsy. So this is I guess that was probably the starter time of that, because I don't even remember seeing no, I think Facebook. I used to see Facebook promoting boosting ads on there. Like I think that was back when I was in middle school and I saw that. So that was like maybe 10 something. It's something I forgot.
You're older
It
than
was a
that,
lot.
bro. Middle school was 14 years ago for you.
Yeah. So they're like, I need to do the math.
Oh god.
So, yep, he's getting tore up. Let me see if I can get over there in time. Don't die, Squall, don't die!
Shit.
Who's
Right
on
into
the
a
ground?
corner.
Oh. Jeez. Get in here.
Alright, I'm chilling.
This chick. What level are we on? Oh, day 47. We got a little bit. Oh, who opened the door? No!
So you can close the damn thing?
That's what I did earlier.
I think they can close it. They can open it.
Sorry, my Discord app's taking like ages to open on my my computer.
Alright, you're good. Yeah, so I definitely want to try out the promotion for like YouTube. Sure. Cause I'm starting to think that's how some of these big name people like get like a shit ton of views in the beginning from their very first videos. Now,
I mean, I could certainly see it, but that would mean that they're openly nerfing everyone else's pool.
well, YouTube.
Yeah, that would mean they are openly doing that if they start doing that. But then again, the fact that they're actively doing more focus on the trying to fight the ad blockers tells me that YouTube's probably not got as much money as they used to. It means
they
that
do.
they're probably pushing back a lot harder.
No, because YouTube is owned by Google, which Google is rich as fuck. And then Google's owned by like I forget what it's called, the ABC company or something. So there's like at least 2 higher companies above YouTube that own YouTube. But I don't mean like, I don't think like YouTube is like, I mean, they might be nerfing, but like let's say like once you hit like a shit ton of subscribers on YouTube or something, like I don't think they're promoting the shit anymore after that point, because now they've just got like a ton of views coming in. It's possible you can get viral without it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you gotta. I think shorts were really probably where you would have to really touch into that, just so you could actually, get a lot of views. Because I don't know. Again, I think I told you this before, but like live streams on YouTube need to be privated. And the reason I say that is that I knew a guy. It's called Meanie. He's been streaming pretty much every single day, and from what I see, I'm not gonna say all of his views, but a lot of his views tend to be single digit numbers, and I think it comes strictly from his live streams. Now, only other reason I say that is that I know another guy called Kyle. I believe I want to say that. I believe he privates his streams, or at least it's unlisted, but you can still find it on his channel.
Is your game full?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's full. Sorry.
Gotcha.
You can back out and go to something else if you want.
Yeah, let's back out.
It doesn't matter.
Alright, so what about him unlisting his videos or whatever?
I think if I'm not mistaken, he's either privating them. No, I think he's unlisting them. So they're still on his channel. Yeah, you can still find them, but like it's not gonna just actively pull it up. And so like I think the algorithm has an issue with live streams, and so you have to basically unlist them just so that the algorithm doesn't pick it up. But I think he also brings it back like sometime later so that it doesn't affect his pull.
Wait. So he unlisted so it doesn't affect his pull?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I remember specifically it had something to do with you don't want to have, like, once you've done a live stream, you don't want to have it like public. And so, because it's going to mess with your algorithm. And so, like, I think maybe after a couple of days, I might have seen a video that was previously public. It would disappear, but then it would come back up later. And so I think that's what Kyle was doing. Because I remember hearing something about that during that time.
Yeah, because I was thinking about deleting all my like a lot of my live stream that no one's gonna really watch anyway.
Yeah. YouTube's about videos anyway, so I'm a little bit surprised live streams are sticking that you don't manually have them stick to. Oh, I'm just showing you what this is, Brockstrap. Here's the place. If you want to favorite it.
All right. Yeah, no, I'll definitely get on that real quick. Favorite. Thank you.
All right, let's see. What can we do now? If you got any other topics you want to talk about, SquallGND?
Talking about TikTok for an hour and a half.
We were talking about being content creators for a minute, and before we were talking about politics.
Oh yeah, I did want to bring up like content creation. Like I was watching the Fresh and Fit podcast like the other day, and it wasn't like their normal one I normally watch to watch all the drama. You know, like not the ones where they bring on a bunch of chicks to like argue with them and like get them all triggered and stuff. This one was like they brought, I forget what his name was, but they brought a guy on and basically was like giving advice on how, like, about content creation, and like a bunch of people would call in asking about it, like what do you recommend for people to start out with. And like one of the things I took away from it was like, if you want to be a content creator, like one of the biggest things you can do is to be on every single platform, post your videos, your streams everywhere, you know, or stream everywhere you can, you know. Like, and I kind of agree with. They didn't really say why, but like the thing is I already know why. It's like because like you might get like on some platforms you might not get noticed. On some platforms you might get noticed. You know, so. Like being anywhere and everywhere humanly possible gives you like a better chance of like sticking somewhere, you know, or getting noticed somewhere. It's like applying for a job, you know. You don't apply to one job, or the saying is put all your eggs in one basket, you know. You gotta apply anywhere and everywhere you can, and like one place is bound to hire you, you know. So that's kind of how I see like content creation. And like that kind of ties into TikTok, because like even though we're kind of like half and half, or I'm half and half on it, like TikTok is bad in this areas, TikTok is good in these areas. At the end of the day, that's one less platform I'm gonna be on if they ban it, you know.
Yeah, 100%. Wait on Barack now. Ready up.
Sorry. You know, the way I see that is like, all right, so you're gonna apply for all these places, but you're probably gonna apply local, right? Like, unless it's a remote job or whatever, like, you're probably not going to go work for China. And if you do, then that's kind of like you need FARA registration. What was it? Federal something. Can't remember what FARA is. Holy crap! Federal agent. Let me Google it real quick so I don't sound like a complete idiot. What is FARA?
Pull it up, Jamie.
Foreign Agents Registration Act. So that's some kind of form that you have to fill out in order to actually obtain money from outside of the nation.
Oh, fuck.
So yeah, like. Anyway, yeah, I mean, you're right. If it's a platform that is available to you and you abide by the rules, then sure, yeah, you could look at it that way, but.
Well, I know. Well, like when I'm live streaming, people will be donating like gifts to me, right? And it's always in the form of like digital like emojis or some shit. Like, oh, this person sent you a GG. This person sent you a galaxy. This person sent you a sponge or something, you know. And like I don't know what any of these are until like I look like after the stream's over, and it's like, oh yeah, you got like 10 cents from this stream from like people's gifts. Oh shit. So would I have to fill out that foreign act thingy from those things? Because I haven't withdrawn anything from that.
I don't have an answer for you on that one. I don't know if that's for employment or if that's for actual like work. Because I know that's one of the things that they were trying to get. Oh wow, I can't seem to get past that part. That's one of the things they were trying to get Hunter Biden on with the whole Ukrainian gas company deal that he was working at. They were trying to pull up some of his foreign agency registration act forms that he never filled out. So I don't know if that's just one of those stupid government like bureaucracy type deals to where they can get you on it if they choose to, or what that's all about. But
I think what is happening here, what you're talking about, Squall, is so like we got like things like PayPal, right? And so like there's some kind of conversion system going on through there where it hits them instead of something hitting us, because we kind of can't. If someone were to come from, let's say, Dubai and send us some money, that's not our fault. That just happened. You know, they just happened to be there. So there's some kind of conversion system which probably hits Google or Twitch or whatever, and it causes them to have to go through that. So we're probably fine. Because, I mean, there's no way, if it was really a problem, I feel personally like we would have seen something. It would have been loud and proud. Everyone would have known about it. They're not going to just let a lot of Americans just go down like that. There's no point.
no, I'm sure there are some rules that TikTok had to abide by in order to work within the U.S. nation.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not saying it's like a problem. It's just I didn't know there's this foreign act thingy that I had to apply for or whatever. Get paid by like a foreign country. You know, like I mean,
See, and maybe just like in general or on the app.
on TikTok.
Well, see, that, that's something that maybe they already took care of on their end.
Yeah. Yeah, because like it wouldn't make sense because like it's on American services. Like we see it. It's in our language. All this stuff. It wouldn't make sense. I mean, if they were really gonna get us for that, it would be more. No. What I think that system's working for is like let's say someone wants to be a teacher in Japan, right? Like teaches English in Japan, right? They would probably have to do it. Versus like we're like content creators and someone sends us money, well, it's gonna go through the conversion of maybe PayPal or Visa or whatever, right?
Right.
And so we don't really need to worry about that because of them. Because again, at the end of the day, you can't stop someone from donating like a currency, a foreign currency. You can't really stop that from happening. Like, so it's gonna. That's not something we would have to worry about. I don't think so.
Well, like the next question I have with that thing, say you become like a partner of TikTok of some sort, you know, like would then you need that foreign like act thing signed?
See, well, here's the next thing on that too. So, if they were trying to get TikTok to divest the American part of it, then that would be under the assumption that the American part of TikTok was already its own thing aside from TikTok, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, again, that kind of goes back to the think TikTok, through the rules that it had to abide by to be used in the US, already took care of any of the registrations or any of that. Sorry, yeah. Ninja. Anything of that sort, you know what I mean? So, like, I don't know why it was such a big deal. I don't know if it's when you're like ahead of a company and you're making big bucks overseas, or if it's like I would imagine any kind of gift you get from, you know, Rumble or any other streaming platform might be considered as like a gift technically. Because I know like in tax forms at the end of the year that gifts sometimes, depending on the size of the gift, like they can tax you on that as they view it as some form of income. So I think FARA goes along with maybe tax codes. I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure somebody online that hears me talking about this is like, oh, what a dummy. So I could be wrong, but again, if it's something that they've done as a company already, I'd imagine it goes on them and all the certain check marks that needed to be checked or are already checked. So I don't think if it comes down to this and they already took care of it and Squall Rush signed on and said I agree to terms of agreement or terms of use or whatever, then at that point they have already taken care of any kind of registration that could fall back on you.
Okay.
Well, I don't think my cat likes your voice. She tried to attack my phone when you were talking. I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know.
I feel sorry for all the people. Feel sorry for all the people in Senzu Talks that have to listen to it.
That's a while. I don't know. What are you doing?
No, at one point in time, I was offered a job at the radio place.
Oh, sick. What happened with that?
I didn't want to take it.
Ah.
Oh, I was young and I was already happy doing what I was doing.
I would have been down to take
Which
a
in
radio
hindsight,
place.
I probably should have taken it. But I've already listened to like all these other people. I've listened to people that have worked in radio and they don't seem to like it so much.
Really? Why not?
It's hard to get syndicated, and then when you are, it's really like anything that you do, since you're the talent and not actually in control of your own I guess person, right? Like, think of it like being on TikTok. You have to abide by the rules set by them, and you're a talent. So like, even if you wanted, if somebody comes into your radio show for you, right, and then you have Mr. Management Guy A come in and say, "Hey, nice recording today. But this happened while you were on air, and we can't have you do this anymore." And then you're like, "Oh, well, that's what a lot of the people come in and listen to me for, is this thing I do on the radio." And they're like, "Yeah, but we're losing ad revenue and merchandising deals because of that." So then, I don't know. It's all sorts of weird stuff. My keyboard stopped working. I cannot.
So they would rather have the sponsorships and the deals over.
Yeah, something like that. So, they say that, you know, you're lucky to even last on the same show for more than a year at a time or something. I guess radio gigs don't last very long.
What the fuck? I can't do anything either.
It was weird, right? I'm able to now, but for a second I couldn't.
You guys could.
They don't set you back far enough.
Oh, there we go. Now I can finally move.
Yeah, it took me a second, but I was able to again.
Yeah, I've been looking for you guys.
Well, apparently when I crash off this ramp one time, it keeps resetting me onto the ramp in such a position that I can no way actually make the jump.
I feel that.
So I have to like drive backwards and go the other way.
Yeah.
I did not know you can left click and like kind of jump or hover.
Well, it doesn't teach you
Oh,
that.
that'll help me out.
I can't move? Why can't I move? What is
Yes.
happening?
Yeah, see, that's what
That
I'm
happened
saying.
to us too. Yeah.
Like, I could boost
And it
and I
happened
could.
like after. Go ahead.
Yeah, I could boost and I can left click and kind of do that hover jump thing, but I couldn't like steer or accelerate.
Right. No, it was. Yeah, it happened after I went through the portal.
Yep, same.
Well, I can move. I can move. So like, just jump off the ramp. Not ramp. Jump off the side of the street. It'll be fine.
Oh my god, that makes getting through these jumps so much easier knowing that the little jump
Right.
hover thingy.
I've never driven on this. I remember pressing the A button on the controller, but
Well, I didn't even know you could do that thing. That little jump hover thing. No one ever told me that.
didn't think about it because I never race. Buddy.
I'm glad I got
Yeah.
you guys racing.
Seven
For the
Ninja and
TV?
Secret Cold Sauce talking so much shit and didn't even tell me how to play the damn game.
I thought you played this in the early days. No, then again, I think it started like when we started doing it in Senzu Talks. Yeah.
I played a few times before starting to play with you guys.
It's not gonna work since my phone's not online. If the phone's not on the Wi-Fi, it won't work.
I'll try to find you guys. I thought I'd see you by now. Well,
Apparently, I'm way behind everybody. So
yeah.
the next
Oh
time you
my
find me is when you
God.
finally catch up to me.
I can actually make these damn jumps, bro.
I'm so proud of
Right.
you, Squall. Mm.
Messed up.
So like, if you like hold brake while you're in midair, not midair. Yeah, while you're in midair, you can like flip like you do on Rocket League.
Oh, like on the motorcycles?
Yeah.
Yeah, the portal did the thing again. That's stupid.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make a game, then make it playable.
I did this before. Like, I think it had like less laps, but like this was not an issue. I'm not sure what this is even about, honestly.
I'm stuck.
I just hit that hover button until I like flew off the map. Like before I lost momentum, so I could fly off the map.
There we go.
Yeah, I'll pull up a topic after this race. There was some. Oh, Nintendo Switch 2 is supposed to be coming out soon. There's like some more information about that.
I hope Legend ZA comes out before that.
I think the Legend ZA is in the works for both Switches, Switch 1 and Switch 2.
Yeah. Good. I'm tired of buying new damn consoles for games that I want to play. I don't know.
Charm City
DBZ
says everyone
would be kind of cool.
Oh shit. Charm City says everyone thinks they're revealing the Switch 2 tomorrow. That's gonna be big. That's gonna be big.
Yeah. What is it, Nintendo Direct? Might be worth looking into when you're doing your morning stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's like some articles I found on Instagram Threads and Twitter X. I'll pull them up after this race.
Gotcha.
It's going to launch with Mario Kart 9. Damn. I think it will be Friday. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit. I'm kind of like disappointed I didn't play my actual Switch enough. Like, and then like there's nothing wrong with it. It has like some good games. It's just I just didn't play it.
Yeah. Rock, let me know when you hit lap 5 and we can leave then.
Dude, I'm good to leave whenever. I'm still on lap 3, so.
What are you on,
whatever
Skull?
that's worth.
4.
Oh, you're behind me, eh? Okay. I see you Squall from the pitch up. Okay.
Now that I know how to actually jump or hover in this game, it's a whole different story.
I figured you like at least held it one time by accident. Like, I figured that would have happened at least once, because you try to get the highest jump in like most platformers, like that's just normal. So I figured you at least attempted that like once.
Maybe on like controller I would have, but like with keyboards, like there's so many different buttons you could press.
Gotcha.
I don't think to like press anything with the mouse. Like, it's telling me like I was trying to figure out what the fuck the boost button was, and I thought it was shift, and then there's like it shows you middle button is the boost button, which is fucking random.
That's weird. I changed it if I was you, dude. That's very odd. They probably got something separate for like racing versus regular anyway. Might want to look into that. Alrighty, I've hit 5. We could leave now unless you have any.
You're right behind me then.
Just hit 4.
Is it 4? Yeah.
I'm gonna let Squall pass me up, and then we can leave.
That was kind of cool.
Oh, here. See him. Where you at, Squall? Where you at, man?
Oh shit. Alright, I'm about to go through the portal now. Lap 5, baby.
What are you doing with the basic car, bro? What is this? You gotta customize it at least a little bit, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, I didn't know you could change cars.
Yeah, I bought this like early on, like real early on. Yeah, you gotta have at least a couple. Did you play Rocket League?
Nah, I never played.
That's probably one. You might have something. I don't know. Well, let me see if I can hit you. I can't. It sucks. It's not even a speed run.
Whoa.
Well, anyway, we're leaving. We're leaving. All right, and you wanted to pull something up?
Oh yeah, the Switch 2.
I'll do
Alright.
a platform run or something. That way you can focus.
I kind of want to do another race now that I know about that jumping mechanic,
Oh.
upper mechanic.
I got the racing bug. All right. I got the racing bug in him. Okay. All right. Alrighty. Go and pull the thing up while I'm looking for a good one.
Alright. The Switch will be revealed later this week. What are your expectations? Oh, that's not the article. I did find an article with some. It's this one. I'm just gonna.
Let's see. Let's go. Nah, I don't want to put you on the Mega RAM.
Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch 2 could be announced this week. The rumors and facts so far. With CES 2025 finally in the rear view, it's time to move on to the next round of big hardware announcements. Rumors have emerged over the last few weeks pointing to an imminent announcement for the next generation of Nintendo's widely successful hybrid Switch console. In particular, word from industry stalwart Eurogamer, among others, pegs a January 16th announcement, that is to say Thursday. If indeed the big reveal is coming this week, it points to a more incremental announcement. The company will likely dole out information on Nintendo Direct at a time rather than one. Big keynote with specs, availability, and launch titles. We do know for certain that the company had its sights set on Q1 announcement for the Switch 2, specifically before the end of March 2025. One other key bit confirmed by Nintendo is the device's backward compatibility with its predecessor. That's good news for the 150 million or so who purchased the first Switch. Biggest question at the moment is how large of an upgrade we're ultimately talking about here. What's up, Mari? Welcome in. Nintendo's console names have largely pointed to a big departure for every subsequent generation, with few exceptions. Like the ill-fated Wii U, things have been far less straightforward than, say, Sony's PlayStation. It's reasonable to expect that the Switch 2 will be an evolution of the existing product rather than a meaningful departure. After all, Nintendo spent some time in the wilderness prior to the Switch's March 2017 launch. Dang! Has it been that long since the Switch came out?
Yeah.
Holy crap, the Switch has been out for 8 years?
Yeah.
Holy crap. The convertible form factor and some truly excellent titles were precisely what the company needed to reestablish itself in a dramatically different gaming landscape after the Wii U stumbles. There's no doubt the new console will best the original specs, but it's also important to temper expectations given Nintendo's history. The days of going toe-to-toe with competitors on elements like GPU are decades in the company's past. Other rumors are just that magnetic Joy-Cons and a jump in screen size to 8 inches, up from the 6 on the classic Switch and 7 on the Switch OLED, which arrived at the end of 2021. Between that console upgrade and the portable only budget-minded model that Nintendo introduced with the Switch Lite in 2019, there have been upgrades along the way. So,
I mean, I'm expecting a little bit of a graphical update. Maybe we'll see a little bit more, but I don't think it's going to be too grandiose. I think they do like small increments over time, and that's just kind of what you see on Nintendo. Faster processing, I kind of see that happening. Faster games are always going to be good. So I can see that happening. But, Nintendo's been pretty reliable when it comes to their games. So They're gonna be good, pretty much.
I will add, and then I know Brockstrap, you can back me up. Scarlet and Violet, we were running into some hardware issues. Scarlet and Violet, I think like the game was a little too big for what the Nintendo Switches could handle. Cause like like everything close in view on the game was nice and pretty and detailed and smooth. But like if you see like an NPC walking out in the distance, the frame rate is dropping terribly and like all this stuff. And sometimes there's like things take forever to load and everything like that.
The only real issue I think on Scarlet and Violet was the grass gym leader. You had to go and find these sunfloras that were just around the town. And when you collected like 4, you started really dropping some frames. But yeah, that's the only time I actually had like that's the only time I was ever worried that the game might actually crash, was the Sunflora thing. But yeah, what you're saying is definitely valid. Like I don't know, it just the graphics didn't seem to line up most, or like some of the time, with what was actually happening. And then it would be more robotic movements, right?
Mm-hmm.
To where instead of fluidly walking, it was more like arms just kind of doing a stuttering type movement.
Definitely. And the weird thing is, like, one of the best top games. Oh, sweet. Yeah. I'll be down to play some what's called Ghost of Tsushima Legends sometime. Alright. But yeah, the weird thing was Hyrule, like not Hyrule, the Breath of the Wild. That was a very immersive game with like a vast, large world that you can see very far, and the game was graphically amazing. It was smooth and everything. So it's kind of weird to me that this game, like, it was actually running so terribly compared to that, you know.
Right.
Well,
I don't know what all goes into development, but a lot of people have been complaining about Game Freak getting kind of lazy lately.
I
But
mean,
at
when
the
I
same
think back
time,
to,
like,
go ahead, Brock. Go ahead. Okay.
I can't even remember.
My point was about Breath of the Wild and Squall Radio. Is that, like, when you think about, like, every time you play Breath of the Wild, there's a lot of zones where you don't really see anything. I mean, there are rocks and hills. You'll see some wind blowing on some trees a little bit, but for the most part, you're not really seeing anything that's AI. And so, when you approach it, that's probably when they start loading. When you're close enough, that's probably when it starts loading stuff in. But I think, like, for the most part, it's not really a lot of AI running around. Now, Tears of the Kingdom is a different story. I don't really haven't played that game yet, so I can't tell you. Breath of the Wild, for certain,
That's
like,
pretty
you might
great.
see a big rock structure first, and then you'll see, like, maybe some AI after you get close to the area.
Yeah, I
The
can
thing that
agree
blows
with
my
that.
mind is the Gerudo Valley, or Gerudo City, or whatever. Not Gerudo, Goron. Like, when you go there, like, all the lava and everything flowing and all those effects, I'm surprised don't bog your system down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of movement. Or even
Yeah, I
the
can
water, too.
Yeah, well, like, I agree with, like, what Ninja said, but, like, with the NPCs, the enemies you fight and stuff, like, when you get close to them, then they'll load in. Versus, like, Pokemon, like, they're all, like, loaded. But, like, with Breath of the Wild, like, everything else is still loaded. You can see mountains and shit, like, hella far away when in the map, you know? Like, the whole map's damn near loaded, like, or, like, miles, feels like, in that game.
On a side note, Goron city or village, whatever, just approaching that place, bro, let me tell you, dude, I jumped off one of the highest towers. I'm like, let me just glide over there, you know, I'll be alright. I'm like, why am I burning in the air? This is odd. I land on the ground. This ground's hot. Let me find some water. I don't got no water. I'm looking around. Oh, finally some water. Like, I think some, like, sloths were in there or something. I don't know. But, like, it was some of the wildest things to see. Like, I was like, how am I gonna get to this location? Like, there's no way.
Yeah, you had to get the special armor or whatever
Mm-hmm.
that you would originally pay for, but if you do X, Y, and Z quests, then you would get it that way organically.
Yeah. This is weird. I enjoyed it.
I need to play Tears of the Kingdom, bro. I have not touched that game. Oh shit, the race already started?
That's a good
What
game.
the fuck?
I thought you guys were aware. I was like, where is he?
Now
I'll slow down a little
other
bit.
shit.
I'll slow down a little bit, give you guys a chance. Look at that, look at that. Is that Brockstrap? With the Crash Bandicoot car? I see him.
Still in the basic car.
Oh.
But yeah, Pokemon.
I'm not sure how to acquire boot.
You just drive. It'll accumulate eventually.
Oh, drift.
That too.
I don't know how to drift.
So your reload
Shift.
button? It should be your reload button.
It's not. It's shift.
Hmm.
Oh, it is shift. All right, yep.
Yeah, because reload for us is R. It's kind of hard to press R and turn right at the same time with the same finger.
Right. Okay, I didn't press. Okay, what the actual hell?
So you ran one of those tunnels? That's easy
Dude,
to
none
have.
of my controls are actually working at the moment. That was so weird. My whole system just got bugged out.
I don't know what to say on that one. But tunnels and drifting are not the best place to do it unless it's like going in a curve.
Yeah, I just found that out the hard way.
Dude, there was like one official Fortnite track, and it was literally you had to drift through there. You could not drive through there normally. But like the problem is that you don't want to drift in a tunnel because that will easily happen. And so it's like you had to almost fight the track trying to fight your drift. It was so weird, dude. I think it's called Sidewinders.
This ain't your granddad's Mario Kart.
Mm-mm. So I'm so proud of Squall over here. He's got the racing edge. I feel it. I feel it. He's just gotta get ready for the next race.
What's it called? I will say Pokemon Scarlet and Violet does do some loading to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very good at it. Cause like like
Pretty good
Brockstrap yeah, definitely. But like when you fly to another oh shit, when you fly to another like world, like everything loads in. Like you can see everything loading in when you're in the next like town or whatever when you fly there.
Yeah,
Right.
breaks immersion. That ain't really. That's probably not going to change unless they optimize it with an update. But you're figured more likely to get that on PC than the Switch. Like
True.
I've noticed some of it on so like Switch games. I've noticed that like sometimes you have to uninstall the game just so it will act right. I'm not sure what that is, because like there are many games I played where like I couldn't go in certain areas without uninstalling and reinstalling the game. And got to scratch on my disc because it's digital, so there's no reason for that to happen. But somehow or another, that area was just corrupted.
You can't skip checkpoints? That's gay.
No.
I haven't had that happen to any games I downloaded on the Switch yet.
Mm-hmm.
Given most of my games are actually chips though. A lot of those things happen on like fucking PC games. I have to delete and re-download.
Didn't that happen on Black Myth?
I mean, I had to like start up Black Myth with like a different like a direct X. No. Another weird fix I found is like when I start up a game and it's like loading the shaders and it crashes. Like I'll open up Task Manager before it crashes, and then there's an option to put a game in efficiency mode. And for some reason that works on some games. But I have to do it in Task Manager. You know, I was just dicking around like, bro, I've given up. I don't know what to do. I've looked up things and I was like, what the fuck is this efficiency mode? Let me try this out, and it works. Whatever reason.
Let me spectate the Brock strap.
Gonna get a DNF.
Bandicoot. I see him.
When did I pass Brockstrap?
Dude, I have no idea. Like, it looked like you and I were kind of back and forth between second and third the whole time, but I thought I was racing all right, but apparently not.
I saw you once, and then I flew off the map, and then I died, and then like after a while, like I end up seeing you jump up somewhere again, and then I thought I was behind you ever since then.
Nope.
I never saw you again.
Shoot, I'm wondering if we can
I
find
was second racing.
I wonder if we can find some Ridge Racer tracks on here. It'd be kind of cool.
Might have one more in me, but then I got to get the kids showered up and put in bed.
All right, you know. Well, thanks for hopping on the Senzu Talks podcast. We needed a third since Hunter dipped a little early.
Yeah.
Right.
I think he said he's going to come back later, so we'll see him eventually.
There is an
Gotcha.
anime thread.
No, I had a little bit of knowledge on the TikTok thing. I wanted to jump in there real quick.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
Funny what you find out listening to boring Senate hearings and the listening to the Senate confirmation for a lot of the cabinet picks lately. Man, that's a grueling process. It's like any Democrat person that's on in the hot seat, right? It's nothing but praise and love from the Democrat side, and then the Republican side go for the jugular, and then vice versa. And when the Republican guy's in the hot seat, and then the Republicans are all like, "Oh, he's the best ever," and then the Democrats are like, "Ah, you're terrible. I can't believe you're such a bad human." It's all political theater.
Yeah.
Even before going in there, the deals are already made. You already know what's going to happen. It's just one side getting their sound bites to take back to their people and say, "Oh, see how good of a job I do? Keep electing me." Even though, like, literally, there's just... That's the worst thing ever. Bet you learn a few things along the way, so whatever.
Yeah.
I will say it's a good sign that what's his name? Hunter brought up that like Trump is actually against taking out TikTok. Like that's actually surprising to me, considering he's all about free speech, you know, and like TikTok is all about censorship. Well, I mean, it's not all about censorship, but it feels like it's all about censorship.
Well, originally Trump was the one that wanted it banned way back when, so something happened there to where he changed his mind. But I don't know. Maybe he knows something we don't. But there's something to be said too. I don't think if Trump is the president, then there's a lot of different things that he needs to keep tabs on. So in that sense, he doesn't really get into the nitty-gritty details of every single thing that he has to have his what's the word? You have your hand in a lot of different pies or whatever. So like, he's got a lot of information coming at him all the time, and he doesn't always get the details on it. So maybe if he had time like me to kind of deep dive into it, maybe his opinion would be changed. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, you gotta have like a bunch of different advisors who like handle a lot of the little shit, and then all the more
Exactly,
important
that's where
shit
the
kind of
comment
goes
is
up the
coming.
chain. Like whatever, like the people directly under Trump, that's when they like bring it to his attention if it's like really important. But given like it still has to be a lot of shit because there's a lot of shit going on like as the head of the
Oh, for
country.
sure.
Like they're
Yep.
trying their best to filter out all the bullshit he don't need to know about, but I'm still sure there's still a ton of going up to him.
No, there's a lot of fires that Biden left burning for Trump to come and try to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Oh,
though. Yeah.
Another virus would be great.
And I'm pretty
Dude,
sure like of
after
all
COVID, I didn't give into the whole COVID hysteria, and everything turned out fine. So the next thing I don't know. I'm not gonna say COVID didn't happen, but I'm not gonna say that I think it's the killer that everybody claims it is.
yeah,
It probably amplified health issues within people that already were unhealthy. So like, I'm not gonna say that it didn't directly lead to people's death, but I'm not gonna say that like, I don't know how many healthy people it actually took out, like straight up healthy.
yeah. I'm not
Versus
on it. I don't know, like
the elderly and
what's his name? Secret Cold Sauce was really holding back on saying the word, the vid, but like I don't know why. Like
you can talk about it again.
Okay.
But whenever it comes up to well, maybe I'm not sure about this. Leading into election, like a lot of the censor or the tabooed subjects were able to be talked about again, just so one side could use it against the other when they lost. So like the whole thing about the so-called insurrection, right? It was because of election denial. But then you couldn't talk about election denial for a long time, and then all of a sudden, oh hey, we're able to talk about election denial again, because now with Trump winning, people from the opposite side want to claim that he didn't win it fairly. So that, you know what I mean? It's just a big game. It's all one big game. Both sides are playing it. So I'm pretty sure right now we're able to say COVID of the 19 variety.
I'm not really big on it either, to be honest. I got it twice. First time didn't feel that bad. Second time felt a little bad. But then like after a day, I was like pretty much. And I never even got like the shots.
Felt like ass for a day, and then like my body was just kind of sore for a few days after, and that was basically it.
Honestly, I don't even know if I did catch it. Like, I think I was around some people that did catch it eventually, but the problem is that I never felt off. Like, ever. I don't know what that was about. So, again, thing.
Right.
I think it really just affected people that were like terminally ill. But then again, maybe people that are extremely overweight. That's just a piece. I didn't see that.
Right. Well, I mean, you can be kind of a larger person and be healthy, and then you can be a like, you know, normal looking person, quote unquote, whatever that means, and be unhealthy, right? So whatever health problems that you were facing are probably only exacerbated by this new strain of, you know, and it went after, I'm pretty sure it was more of a respiratory virus than anything, right? That was the thing, is a lot of people were, so, you know, if you have absolutely no cardio at all, crap, I overdrifted.
Yep.
And then you have things swell, and then your oxygen levels got under a certain point because you can't breathe, and you know, all it takes is one tiny thing for everything else to have to work a little extra hard.
Yeah, I do a lot of outside
see that
work,
drift?
So what'd you say?
You see that drift, Brockstrap?
Kinda.
I drifted through the
Just kinda
little
drifting
orange
myself.
thing.
Oh, did you?
Nice, nice.
I'm missing my drift now. You guys are gonna leave me in the dust again. I'm missing my stuff.
Oh, yeah, I hit one of them. That would have been a perfect drift.
He's gonna become a pro. I can't wait to see it. He's gonna be playing ranked racing in Fortnite, bro. I can see it now. Well, at the top, golden, probably a diamond tier. I can see
I
it.
feel like I'm the guy playing Mario Kart who's in last, but for whatever reason can't catch anybody with my mushrooms.
I've seen that a couple times.
behind-
It's not a.
I
When
was
it's
right
like
behind all
bullet
this
bills,
time.
bro. When it's like bullet bills, bro. Oh my god. What are you
Right.
doing? I've seen that guy before. That is crazy. And you're not even behind. You're like, you got lapped a couple times. Well, maybe I'll slow down a little bit for you. I don't know. You know. Nah, I ain't gonna do that to you.
No,
That
he's
would
not
be
playing Fortnite.
very kind of me.
Oh, what the fuck? Brockstar barely passed me up at the end. Where the fuck did you come from?
Drifting.
Okay. Well, Brock, appreciate you coming on. Hope to see you come back again in another Senzu. But if you can't, we
for sure.
understand. You know,
No, it's funny because I actually joined Great Nimbus before. I'm like, oh wait, we're not doing Great Nimbus.
Yeah, Wednesdays are Senzu talks.
Right.
Random
I'm
nerdy
pretty
topics.
knowledgeable on quite a few things, so I can't always say that I know everything, but it's always up to my wife kind of too. Like, she already feels like I spend too much time on the computer, so with my Thursdays and Sundays, why lose me on a Wednesday as well?
mm,
But
It's more fun for you. It's for your happiness and well-being. Nah, I'm just
Right.
playing. Don't listen to me.
well, I mean, I get the same out of my family too. So what's the balance? You know what I mean?
mhm.
Nah, I understand. People got their own lives.
Yeah. Brock, have you seen
Not that I don't
Hajime
want to.
no Ippo? Have you seen the anime?
What's that?
That boxing anime, Hajime no Ippo?
I have not seen that.
Well, we are watching that for next Nerding Out, so if you want to check that out and maybe talk to us that day on next Nerding Out, that'd be kind of cool.
And,
Go ahead. Text me the title.
and
I
then
got
a month, not 2 weeks times nerding out, but 4 weeks times nerding out is going to be Steins Gate. Let's see, Haji Bo and Steins Gate. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you a Crunchyroll account that you can use if you don't have it. You have it?
I already have one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's the punching. Okay, yeah, I saw that was the what was it? Hunter that recommended that one?
Yeah, that's the one he wants to watch.
Yeah, I just started like 3 more Isekai series last night.
Oh shit, which ones?
I can't even tell you. I just clicked on them and now they're in my watch list. So one of them seemed fairly new. It only had 3 episodes out. He was like the 5th born son into like a royal family, and then he ended up learning magic. So now he's like putting the rest of his family to shame. Another one's one of those retired hero type, where he's already done being the hero. Now he wants to just relax, but things keep happening.
Sounds like man, watch Hell's Paradise.
It was something like, maybe. No, this other one, it was one of those ones with a super long title. It was like, my royal family is going down anyway, so I may as well learn magic or something. Something to that effect.
Yeah.
I'm a
Bro,
sucker for those. Anything
telling
that's
you.
like a virtual reality game life, like kind of like the Shangri-La Frontier or Sword Art Online, or any of those isekais like Mushiko Tensei. Like, I'm just a sucker for those. I love them. I like the whole fantasy adventure type deal.
Feel that?
Or even Dragon Ball, you know, something like that.
I would say Dragon
Especially
Ball,
that-
not probably interesting.
Yeah,
Not Dragon Ball Daima.
Dragon Ball Daima. The next episode starts tomorrow. I haven't watched the last one.
Finally. It's so ready. Oh, okay.
I'm curious how big the bigger race of demons were in the gigantic world or whatever they called it.
Well, I didn't die. How did I die? What the heck? I just hacked.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get these kids all bathed up. So,
Alrighty,
Thanks for having me.
broski. Later, dog. Have a good one.
Later.
Later.
Oh shit.
How's it
Can I
going
grab
back
this
there?
There we go.
Well, died. So he might show up for Hajime no Ippo. Sounds pretty great. And so you said Churro is willing to do it, but he's got to find a babysitter. Bro, that's great. That's great. Especially because we were going to do D&D episode today. I'd like to do a one shot. I think we could do pretty well. At least for Hunter. I don't know.
This fool wanted to do the D&D. He don't even know how to do the D&D.
Bro,
I'm
I thought they did too. I ain't gonna lie to you, like.
I'm disappointed in Hunter, bro. I'm severely disappointed in this guy.
But I thought he did. I ain't gonna lie. But you know, we'll figure something
This
out.
fucking guy. Hunter, if you're watching, I'm disappointed in your ass, bro. What the fuck? I thought you had the whole thing planned out and shit.
See.
I love you, but what the fuck?
I need to let Squall go through, so I don't have to die. This is a problem. There we go. There we go. That hit me? Ain't no way. Alright, my legs. So, and I was thinking, like, he's been watching Goblin Slayer. Maybe save the one shot from like if we ever do Goblin Slayer.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. the very first Nerding Out episode me and Churro did, we branched off from Great Nimbus Debates, we did Goblin Slayer.
I got you.
And it was just me and him, though.
Well, how'd it go? I'd like to.
I watched like a whole like season 1 episode review, like because I couldn't remember too much about the show.
Mhm.
I don't know how to get through.
Hey,
I need to take a
new
look.
people to talk about it.
Yeah.
How am I gonna make it around this?
I have no idea how to get around this.
Is it like a box? Like you should see like a steel up arrow. Because that's what you're looking like. You gotta like kind of pace out, try to cause it to trigger and then go through.
Oh.
Read it. Okay.
Stupid jump button didn't jump.
I know what you're talking about. So they gotta do something about that, but I guess they probably won't. You know, it's not something you deal with.
Swear to God, bro. Triggering it so I can go, and it doesn't want to fucking.
Let's try this one.
There we go.
Oh my god. They're so many. They're so many. It's dangerous on you.
Shit. Spikes on both sides. Fuck, I hate these fucking levels, bro. I'm gonna take a whiz real quick. Be right back.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, this fucking hits the frames. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Well, people, we're gonna have to postpone the. We were gonna do something. We were gonna do like a D&D one shot. We're still planning on doing it, but like we gotta plan it out a little bit more than we originally thought. My game plan originally was kind of there's a game called Dungeons and Decisions, and basically, what you do on there is just you make decisions, and based on that, an outcome can happen. We were planning on doing something like rolling for maybe attack, rolling for, I won't say accuracy, but keeping it simple, because I have some experience with D&D, and Hunter Bro, or Mr. Cold Sauce, and he calls himself that, so we're gonna go ahead and say it. He was willing to do it. He knew a lot of stuff on it, but we need to iron out a little bit more stuff, and then we'll do it then. So I hope that you guys will be ready to see that, and let's have fun together. Come on. Also, I probably will be doing, for anyone that's a viewer of mine, probably wondering, hey Ninja, you're not doing all the streams. I talked about in the last Nerding Out that my PC is down. If you want to help your brother out, consider dropping something in on my donation tabs or the wish list inside of my stuff. But either or, it's just great to see that you guys are hanging out with us on the podcast. Regardless, where am I at? Okay, we are good. We are good. Some big roaches. Anyway.
Yeah.
We'll doing
I heard everything you said, though. We were planning on doing a D&D episode today, but it looks like we had some more things to iron out. So probably in a couple weeks when we got like the old homie Churro. I don't know if anyone viewing remembers the homie Churro. He was on Nerding Out, but his wife had a schedule change where now he has to watch the baby more often, and he doesn't really have enough time for the podcast anymore. So he has to either wait until she changes her schedule so it fits him better, or like the kid gets older where he doesn't have to watch the kid as much anymore. But regardless, he's gonna try and find some time for D&D. He's gonna look for like a babysitter to help out with it. So he couldn't make it this Wednesday, but which is fine because we still have some things to iron out. But like if I give him maybe 2 weeks ahead of time of a heads up, maybe he can find a babysitter by then. So we'll see. Yeah. So I think I should make some fucking events, or like, is there a schedule thing we can make in Discord so I can like post like.
I mean, Chili's got an announcement page, and then when the day comes up, he I think Mochi really does it, but I know Chili, and I've seen Mochi come into my DM, so maybe something like that. Something you can probably do. What just happened? Hey guys, I'm drunk. Anyway.
There is events. I can make an event in the Great Nimbus Debate, so I can put down our schedules and stuff like that. Like this day is gonna be this anime, this day is gonna be this anime type of thing. Yeah. So I think I might do that. I might do something like that to get everyone better organized. Let's see. We haven't really talked about any anime lately. I kind of want to talk about Red Note again. Red Note is an app that a lot of people are flocking over to from TikTok for the possible ban. Only thing I will say about the app is half the damn app is in Chinese. So
100%.
like someone liked one of my videos and it was like, hey, do you want to send thanks to this guy? And I hit the auto button to like send a thanks, but it's in Chinese. So I said something to them in Chinese. I don't know what I said. And then they sent something back in Chinese and I don't know what they said. So I like eventually like I looked up how to translate like the app in Chinese, and like they give you like workarounds. Like if you're on like the iPhone or iPad, take a screenshot. There's a translate button after taking a screenshot. So I've been kind of doing that. So there's that. But it seems like, but because like Red Note is working on like, but I don't think Red Note knew that they were gonna get like a large influx of like new content creators that joined. Like shit, like the app name and the app logo on the iOS store being in Chinese. I'm surprised this one was actually picked to be the TikTok replacement for a lot of people. You know, it doesn't make sense to me. Like Hunter said, like people who on TikTok, like no shade to people on TikTok, but the attention span is very low. Like I would figure like they see Chinese, I'm not gonna bother with this, you know.
The only reason this is somehow working in my mind that they would do this is because TikTok's Chinese. It's the only reason. And it's sad to say it, but that's the only reason they probably went there. Without it being a Chinese app, I don't think it would happen.
Yeah, I saw. I agree with that to a degree. Like someone posted on Instagram, I think, or X, I can't remember. They said they love the level of pettiness Americans have. They see that like, hey, Red Note is a Chinese app, and TikTok is a Chinese app. They're being petty and switching to a Chinese app, like a middle finger to America. I mean, I've tested it out here or there. I've gotten like a listen. Let me check it right now.
They got a whole American tab. Like I saw like you know like how Twitter has like this is the most trending thing. I started seeing like American just has a tab on there. I click on it, so. But when I saw like Red Note before, because I've known about Red Note back when people were talking about what was it about Assassin's Creed Shadow. Red Note was one of the big names that I was seeing back then, because I think the Japanese and the Chinese were on there. And anyway, so I kind of knew about it, but like, I feel like what's probably going to happen is a shadow segregation. And what I mean by that is that like, how do I put it? It seems like when Americans enter something, it can either go really good or really bad. And I think we trend towards bad more often. So I feel like what we might end up seeing is like how like they were saying TikTok in China is way different than it is in America. I feel like that's what we might end up seeing with Red Note. If Red Note officially stays as a big app for America.
I will say, like I've seen a lot of posts on X like about Red Note. And a lot of people are talking about how wholesome it is. Like people, like the Chinese people, are very welcoming of like Americans coming over, stuff. And it's like, like they post videos of people being wholesome too. Like there's like some Chinese people in a cowboy hat. Like I don't know if he's just mimicking the cowboy accent or if he's actually like Southern or something. But he's like, yeah, so you don't know Chinese, don't worry about it. Like he like, even though he's like, if he is mimicking it, like the content itself is actually wholesome. He's like being welcoming toward like the American people, you know, like welcome in. Oh, don't worry about like half the app being in Chinese. Like you guys don't even have a Chinese keyboard anyways, so we'll figure it out, blah 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 and stuff like that. And like I know like since like Red Note's got this large influx of like American users, like they're working on their rules and updating like the app to help like make it like so like we can actually read it and stuff, you know. So that's pretty cool.
I'm hoping though. I don't think Clapper. I think Clapper might be a little too free. I was telling Cold Sauce before about an app called Library. It's like LBRY, and Library has a lot of torn on there, if you know what I'm saying. And so
corn.
like, yeah, corn. And so like they got a lot of corn on there. Like you kind of have to go out of your way to find it, but it's there. And so it's like I feel like Clapper in the same way is very similar. Of course, I think Cold Sauce says it's kind of more out in the open. But the simple fact is that like the more that's on a site, the more than likely that app is not going to be that great, or that site's not going to be found. And so I think Clapper's biggest issue is going to be that.
I agree with that.
I mean, I didn't know Clapper was known for that, but like now that I've seen it, I kind of think it is known for that. That being said, there is a site called Pinterest. There's an app called Pinterest. I'm sure you've heard of it or seen it. It's like a red P, right?
Yes.
I found titties. I've seen it on the. I've seen both areas of the female on Pinterest many times. You know, and it's wild when you think about it because it's like Pinterest does so well, but then again, I don't know, because their algorithm's weird, right? Because all right, let's say you start off, you're an anime watcher, you're looking for Gojo Satoru things, right? And so it starts off like that, but then eventually, you know, you run into cosplayers. Well, cosplayers start out pretty good until you start seeing the ones showing a little skin. And once they start showing a little skin, they show more and more and more. So it's just a slippery slope. You're going to find it eventually. So unless you're actively maybe reporting or something, you're probably going to run into that eventually on Pinterest. And Pinterest has a lot of naked females on there. A lot of them. But then again, they have another problem where Pinterest will ban a post and then find out that there's nothing wrong with that post and put it back up there, but then they'll blame you for the post being there. So, I don't know what's going on with that. I'm like, you ain't got nothing to stop that ahead of time? Like, what's going on? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I will say, I think I did already run into a little bit of censorship issues with Red Note. One of my videos has been under review for the longest time already.
What? What did you say?
I didn't say anything. I think it's just the fact that like one of my friends picked like it was like a Lethal Company video where like you have modded skins and like one of them is a big titty Nami.
What? That's the best guy.
So I think that's the reason why.
Yeah, China hears a lot more about that than Japan would have. Wait, you played Lethal Company? I thought I've never seen you play it.
I used to play it pretty often earlier, like last year. Then like I started seeing what games people are liking, what games I actually want to play. You know? I stick to a few games I stream now.
Winter?
Never heard of that one.
I thought you might have heard about that one, but I want to get out of this area. This is terrible. Alrighty. Okay. Yes, we're good. See that. So how's it going back there? You doing pretty well?
Alright. Going.
This is one area where you probably dealt with something similar area where it's just like a line on you gotta step on, but there's more of that later.
Alright.
Let's see.
It's actually about to be 7 o'clock my time. I think now might be a good time to end. We didn't really talk too much about any anime. A little bit of gaming here or there. And yeah. I did have an anime post. I don't know where it went. I just found one with like most 9+ rated episodes. Bleach is at the top, baby. Let's go. What you got to say about that, Hunter? Oh, nothing? That's what I thought. Fuck out of here. And Attack on Titan is number 2. So suck on that, Secret Code Sauce. What's up?
Glorious. We got. How'd you know? Did we ever get a gaming segment? Bro,
Nah.
we need to.
Yeah, we need
that one
talk
and
about
pondering. We can talk about that one I said in the nerding out voice chat if you want to look at that for that day. But I don't really know much more information than what we had posted. So
I got you. Yeah, we'll talk about it off stream. We'll do some intros. Let's see. Don't forget to plug your socials, announcements. I know you posted something. I haven't watched it yet. I need to watch that. Let's see. And outro question. What app you going to if TikTok gets the boot? Let's see. So I am SquallRush, gaming addict, anime nerd, and Dragon Ball Z fanatic. Don't you forget it. I got the Linktree /SquallRush. I got the backup Linktree. So I'll check out those for my backup accounts just in case mine gets banned. I might need to create another backup account on a different device on a different Wi-Fi to possibly not get banned, like all of them banned. Since 7-inch told me about that shit. Anyways, that's neither here or there. Announcements. I'm gonna be working on the next Reverse Nuzlocke video, posting probably tomorrow or the next day, so be on the lookout for that on YouTube and Rumble. I did post a new song on my music account or channel on Rumble and on YouTube, so check those out. I kind of like that version. But besides that, any other platform I'd go to, the app I would go to if TikTok gets banned, all of them. I'm 100% that guy when it comes to all platforms necessary needed to multi-stream, be a content creator. I'm doing the shotgun approach. If I hear about a platform, you're probably gonna find me on it, or if you tell me about it, I'm probably gonna create an account that day. So that's my answer. 7-Ninja, take it away, buddy.
I'm 7Ninja7. You can find me at Game Jolt, MeWe, and Rumble, which will lead you right back to my Rumble account. Before I continue, got what I did enjoy specifically about this one was what were we talking about? I enjoyed hearing about content creation around the spear, seeing what other people were, what you and Cold Sauce and Brock were talking about. I did really enjoy that part, so I want to say that before I go any further. No, I don't have any things. I need to find me a new anime to check out. Currently Shangri-La's every Sunday, so I'm gonna have to wait anyway. But I need to find me something soon, so maybe I'll do an isekai or something. We'll see. Regardless, what am I gonna check out? Well, besides this special app called Rumble, you can find us on right now. I might check out Lemonade. It looks like it's interesting, or maybe try to find something American made just in case all of those go down somehow. So we'll see.
Or Lemonade. Yeah, Lemonade might go down if US bans the head of that company, which I hope not, because CapCut is my main editing software, video editing software. And it's very easy to edit some good stuff on there, like the animation to the way the texts move, the way you can make the video move is all very simple and easy to do. And like I know a lot of people use like DaVinci, but like I looked up how to make a text move, and you had to go jump through hoops to do this thing. I'm like, bro, fuck all that, bro. I deleted that shit. We'll see. What's up?
Canva.com.
Canva.com?
Canva, like CANVA.
That's a video editing platform or a software?
Yeah. They got video editing, thumbnails, stuff like that. They got both in there. That's what I've been using. I can probably do a lot more on there. I just don't really do a lot on there right now.
All right.
There's also Filmora. I've been using that since then. It's pretty good.
Oh, okay. Well, alrighty,
Anyway,
peeps. That was Senzu Talks Podcast, Charm City. Thank you for being here as always. Thanks to the rest of the viewers. Thanks to the panel for popping in here or there. It was a good one. We went over some good topics today, you know? Given the fact we only went over like 2 or 3 topics, but they were really good topics. Alrighty, peeps. Y'all have a good one. We're out. Peace.